Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Last week was really fun. I was shocked. I was surprised how many people tuned in. Then again, I am gorgeous, I am talented, and none of you have anything to do. So I have a lot of things working in my favor. But today, I thought I would build the whole set around the fact that my movie, Moving Parts, launched on Netflix today, which is very exciting. And something I didn't know is that on Netflix, everybody gets kind of a different thumbnail. So people keep tagging me in the movie, but it's a totally different cover. So it's pretty cool. But I have some music I'm going to sing for you guys, and I'm actually pretty excited because I'm going to get to play this guitar that I never take anywhere. This is my Gibson Dubs in Flight guitar. It's so expensive. There's only 40 of this, I think, this model. But it's not electric, so I actually never take it anywhere because it doesn't plug in anywhere. So we're going to get into it. I'll make sure you guys can hear me okay. I think that sounds pretty good. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to start with, I think you guys like mashups. So Drag Race is on, I think, as of tonight. So let's start with one of my favorite artists, Jewel. People living their lives for you on TV. They say they're better than you, and you agree. You said, hold my cross from behind those cold brick walls. Said, come here, boy, there ain't nothing for free. Another doctor's bill, a lawyer's bill, another cute, cheap thrill. You know you love him if you put him in your will. But who will save your soul when it comes to your own? I hope it's working okay. I think you guys can hear me. Just make sure the children in the chat can hear. I'm just going to check the chat here. Make sure you haters can hear everything. Click, click, click. Some of you guys, the problem is you don't recognize this because you don't know Jewel. And if you don't know Jewel, I don't know if you guys understand music. So I'm going to educate you. I think I can take that song and maybe put it with something you recognize. Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazine. And when they see me, they want to be me. I am the fantasy. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Rupaul's probably creeping on my YouTube right now, being like, I'm going to collect a check for this. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Yes, God. I know you guys like a little bit of a mashup, so I decided to start with that. But isn't this guitar stunning? Look, it has, I think, 28 like mother of pearl dubs on it from here all the way up to the... Aren't those amazing? I love this guitar. It just never goes anywhere because I'm scared of losing it. So I'm happy to play it in my house today. Also, as long as I play guitar, it takes a full gun to my head to get me to change strings. So these strings had been on here for a very long time. And now I put some new ones on, thank God. Well, thank you guys for joining me. We are in my living room once again, where I film most of my stuff nowadays. So... checking out the comments here to make sure everything's okay. People are saying, I'm living. I know you're living, but are you like living or are you just alive? Okay, we're doing okay. The chat is exploding once again. Everyone's saying I'm shook, and I guess you couldn't be shook unless you could actually hear it, so I'm going to say it's going okay. So my movie comes out on Netflix today. It's a really great film called Trixie Mattel Moving Parts, and it documents basically my life from making my second record, One Stone, all the way through touring the world and winning Drag Race and kind of like what came after that. And it has a lot of upsides, a lot of downsides. The film has a lot of very gray moments, and It's a little intense. So I thought we could answer some questions from you guys today about the movie. So we're going to start with that. So this person, whose name I do not find funny, Moving Farts, says, do you think filming with your boyfriend as the producer made it easier to share your tough moments on camera? I would say it probably did help because, I mean, with anything, anytime you collaborate, you have to worry about who, does the other person have the same vision as you, and do they have the same interest in like trying to make you look good and sound good? And at least with my boyfriend, I could trust that, like, for better or for worse, I knew that there was somebody on the other end of the camera who was looking out for like my well-being and like had my best interests in mind. You know what I mean? So that was obviously a huge advantage there. And even from day one, it was like I could see my boyfriend on the other side of the camera. So it helped me forget about the camera pretty quickly, which is why this movie has so many moments where you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened with cameras in the room. Because honestly, we're in drag all the time. We're used to cameras. We kind of forget about it. But it was pretty stunned, pretty lit. Next question. Thank you for your question. Next question is from Leanne. Hello, Leanne. Leandroid. Oh, she's an android. Let's skip the question. I'm just kidding. Is there any moments that were left on the cutting room floor that you wish that you would have liked to see added to the film? That is actually funny you ask, because there's a particular scene that I loved that I really wanted to have in the movie, but it just, ultimately when they're making a movie that has a whole bunch of like moving parts, there's like a story they're focusing on, and this film had so many hours of footage, they had to cut things that were like sometimes non-essential. And there's a particular scene that I want to share that I'm obsessed with. God. The thing is, if you walk into that competition and you think, this is me, I'm the one, you're a sociopath, because day to day I was like...
Totally a sociopath.
But like day to day I was like, it could be any of us.
There's always one girl in their season that really just warms the hearts of the people. And you are the same bitch in it as you are out of it. And that's what I like about you.
Oh, thank you. You're the same too.
I know, a rotten old
kind of, yeah.
Look, it's me and you. Wicked. Our gig together was a lot of fun, though.
No, it was good. A stage like that exposes me as a terrible lip syncer.
Bullshit.
It's true.
No.
You stage dived, and I had to go after you.
But you're also Trixie.
No. That means I have a lot to lose.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. I saw a comment on that from that performance that was like, wow, she really likes that gold All-Stars look. I'm like, I'm not wearing it for me.
Yeah, the whole point of wearing it is for the
dumb
kids.
Bitch. Yeah.
God, you could shit a gold egg in the middle of the stage and someone would be like, you know what? That's the wrong color of gold. I don't like that color.
Yeah.
You can't please everyone. I really don't give a fuck either.
Morgan, I had a dream you wore sleeves, and then I woke up. Oh, see, I love that scene. Morgan, like, there's something so dramatic about her, like, sitting in a car. And, I mean, Morgan, if you guys know Morgan, she doesn't give a fuck. She'll say anything. And I love moments like that. Like, that to me, that car moment where, like, I'm in a corset and I'm stuck like this in the backseat of a car. And there's, like, a drag queen shit talking. That is so the energy of doing drag. And I love moments like that where it was, like, super real, but ultimately didn't have a lot to do with the movie. So I know why they took it out. But, like, I'm glad that we can at least show them for things like this. Because I love that scene. I think it's so funny. Oh. So. Oh, we already had this question. Moving on. Did somebody give you any type of advice before you started filming the documentary? What was the best piece of advice? The best piece of advice I got was actually from Jinx. I'd never done like that kind of thing before. So, I'd never done like the type of thing where it's like, how much are you vulnerable and how much are you supposed to look out for the way people see you? Do you know what I mean? I know that's kind of like a weird thing to talk about because you're supposed to act like, oh, I never think about when the camera's on, but like, of course you do. You know what I mean? So there was a particular scene where I talked to Jinx that I really liked, and I'm going to show it to you. But first, I'm going to play a song. I love this guitar, you guys. I never get to play it. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Cool. Let's get into it. So I wanted to play something for you guys. I love this song, and working with my boyfriend, one of the benefits is I don't always have like the best ideas for what I think people maybe want to see, and my boyfriend's really good about not giving me credit unless it's good. And so when we were making the soundtrack for the movie, which is now available on iTunes, he was basically like, here's what you should do with some of these songs. And there was one song that we sang kind of as a throwaway number that we didn't think we would actually use. But I love this song. So it is Full Coverage Friday. We're going to sing Keep on the Sunny Side. If you don't know the song, this is like a staple of American folk music. This is like the song that, like, if you're in a room full of folk musicians and no one had ever met, if somebody started this song, everybody would join in and know the words. So I love this song. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright and a sunny side too. When we meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side we also may view. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day, it will brighten all our way, if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Well, the storm and the fury broke today, crushing hopes that we cherish so near. Clouds and storms will in time pass away, and the sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day, it will brighten all our way, if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Let us greet with a song of hope each day, though the moment be cloudy or fair. Let us trust in our Savior always, to keep us everyone in His care. Sing it if you know it, Horace. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day, it will brighten all our way, if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It'll help us every day, it will brighten all our way, if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. If we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Yes, God. So fun. I love that song. Somebody said great song for a funeral on the chat. Oh my God, that is the absolute tea. It was so cool, the scene of you just not in drag in front of a little house singing this song. Oh my God, you guys, we're making the movie and we're trying to finish it. My boyfriend was visiting me in Provincetown. He was like, we need a clip of you playing the song. So he made me march out into the street, sit on a chair, and sing that into my iPhone. So at the end of the movie, you're watching me sing in the street in Cape Cod for my iPhone. Because that's drag, bitch. We fucking do it ourselves, okay? Let's get into it. Oh, I didn't mean to leave that question up this whole time, but I guess I did. But I want to share with you guys the scene with Jinx because this scene is magical. So I was about to make the movie and I asked Jinx for some advice on how to do a movie like this. And she gave it to me. I want you guys to take a look. I'm doing something like a documentary about my life from now to like 5 months from now. And you did yours, and it's I want to ask you some questions about what you did.
Okay.
Did you find it horribly stressful or easy, or you didn't care? It's a little strange for me, you know, it's a little like being on Drag Race in real life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I would have dig deeper into the fact that, like, overnight celebrity is a really tricky beast to tackle. It's like becoming a celebrity overnight. You know, they don't prepare you for that when you sign off on your contract agreement with the reality show. You know? They just are concerned with the aspects of like filming the show. But you know, as we know, after you go on that show, everything changes. Your whole life changes. Your whole daily routine becomes something completely different.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, like, look at what I've done to my kitchen, making my roast dinner.
Yeah. I like that I tried to call you and you were elbow deep in a chicken.
Deep. I'm wrist deep.
Wow.
But look, do you want to see my room though? It's disgusting.
Ooh.
Here, it's a walk-in closet I can't walk into. Look at this. When am I ever gonna wear that?
All right, I'll talk to you later, girl.
Don't be afraid to show them the nitty-gritty, you know.
Oh, they already saw me pushing a load on my ass in the shower today.
Oh my gosh, how long had it been there?
So that's gross, but I love that scene. It's like little scenes like that with other people in the story that like so many drag queens appear in this movie. I mean, RuPaul's in this movie. Every drag race queen is in somewhere in the background in this movie. There are a few drag queens. Well, there is one drag queen who would not sign the appearance, so she's not in it. But I won't say who it is. We don't really do it on this channel. This isn't a drama channel. But the great thing about drag is like we all run into each other. It's like whether or not people thought they were going to be in my movie, I had to contact them after and be like, hey, you're in the background of this scene. And everybody was super cool about it. Also, there's some scenes that aren't even about me that are just like so real. There's like a shot of Thorgy crouched on the ground, like packing up stuff at DragCon. And I'm like, that is so real. I feel like we pretend to be celebrities for you guys. And then in this movie, something it does really well is one scene, we look like huge famous celebrities. And then the next scene, you're like, wow, she's really in her garage, crouched, going through her drag. So my boyfriend texted me in the middle of that saying, take the question down while you're playing. You know what? I didn't come here to expose today, but my boyfriend made a poster for the movie that I posted this morning. Some of you guys saw it. It says Trixie Mattel Moving Parts now on Netflix. Look at the spelling of Netflix. Nettlefix. And we didn't even notice it was up for an hour. So, I didn't mean to get dragged today, but if you're going to drag me, I'm going to drag you. This was also almost one of the posters for the film. We decided ultimately to not use it, but pretty close. I love doing these, you guys. They feel so high stakes. You guys should see me during the day getting ready for this. I'm like up early. I go for a run. I preset the cameras. I'm like, oh my God, okay. Is that an eyeball earring? No, this is actually an earring from a young girl. She's Native American and she does beadwork. She made this. Isn't that amazing? All my nice jewelry comes from you guys. I don't have anything nice. Everybody in the chat is like, who was it? We're not going to say who it was. We don't do that here. But we have some more questions. I think we should keep going. All right. Rach says, was there a song you wanted to have in the movie, but you couldn't due to licensing? If so, what was it? You guys, that was... Believe me, it wasn't my idea to make the soundtrack for the movie, but when we investigated how much certain songs cost, we were like, my boyfriend, God love him, was like, oh, this earring. My boyfriend, God love him, was like, guess what? You're doing the soundtrack to the movie because certain songs by like big name artists cost so much money, you guys. So a lot of these songs, like the one I'm going to sing next, it was either like have it and sing it yourself or not afford to have it and don't have it in the movie. So we're going to sing another piece. It is Full Coverage Friday. A lot of you guys are in the chat spamming Dolly Parton songs, and we're finally going to do one on this channel. Oh God. Whenever I'm getting text during this, you guys, it's usually because I'm doing something wrong. Oh, don't forget to take a picture. Yes, yes, yes. By the way, you guys, Orville Peck texted me before this started saying, I'm grabbing a White Claw and I'm getting ready for your stream. That's friends supporting friends. I just watched Orville and Monet on the exchange rate yesterday. You guys should go watch it. All right. This was a song that I resisted by doing by Dolly Parton for a long time because I just thought it was like a little too on the nose. And once I say that, you guys probably know what's coming. But I love Dolly Parton. This isn't my favorite Dolly Parton song, but it actually really went with the movie really well. And we had it in the movie until we found out how much it would cost to have in the movie. And then it was like, well, guess we're doing a cover. So let's get into it. I haven't played it in forever. Oh, yeah. I grew up poor and ragged, just a simple country girl. And I wanted to be pretty more than anything in the world. Like Barbie or the models in the Fredericks catalog. From rags to wishes and my dreams, I could have it all. And I'm just a backwoods Barbie, too much makeup, too much hair. Don't be fooled by thinking that the goods are not all there. Don't let these false eyelashes lead you to believe that I'm as shallow as I look, 'cause I run true and deep. Can you guys believe I didn't think this was a good song for me? I've always been misunderstood because of how I look. Don't judge me by my cover, 'cause I'm a real good book. So read into it what you will, see me as I am. The way I look is just a country girl's idea plan. And I'm just a backwoods Barbie in a push-up bra and heels. And I might look artificial, but where it counts I'm real. And I'm all dolled up and hoping for a chance to prove my worth. 'Cause even backwoods Barbies get their feelings hurt. And I'm just a backwoods Barbie, too much makeup, too much hair. Don't be fooled by thinking that the goods are not all there. Yes, I can see where I could be misjudged upon first glance, but even backwoods Barbies deserve a second chance. And I'm just a backwoods Barbie asking for a second chance. A backwoods Barbie. Oh, that's such a good song. Oh. We put that on the soundtrack. I loved doing that song on the soundtrack. It's such a great song. And honestly, I like the song, but once they started playing it, like for the cover, I was like, oh, I love this song. I think I was just like resistant to it because it was like so like, everyone was like, you should do Backwoods Barbie, you should do Backwoods Barbie. And I was like, no, whatever. And then honestly, a song about acknowledging that you look crazy but you're a real person. I mean, you want to talk hitting drag queens where we live? Mama. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So beautiful. Thank you. I love the song. Made me cry hearing it. Thank you. Are you and Katya still friends? Of course. You guys, one of the things we address in the movie, obviously, is some of the deep, darker parts of my relationship with Katya. But I mean, watch the full length of the movie. There's definitely some peaks and valleys, but watch the whole thing. Oh, these strings sound so good. This model, this guitar, the Dove, it sounds so like glassy almost to me. I love this guitar. Let's get into it. We got some more questions. We're running a little long today. I know I wanted to keep these at like 20 minutes, but last week everybody said it was too short, so. All right. Oh, we already saw that one. All right. Victoria says, were you always going to call it Moving Parts, or did you have other titles in mind? That's so funny you say that because we started recording this movie right around the time that 5'2" came out, Lady Gaga 5'2". And so the whole time we were making the movie, the like working title was 6'2". And then once the story of the movie kind of came together, we were like, Moving Parts kind of fits the momentum and like the sentiment of the movie more. And so we ended up calling it Trixie Mattel Moving Parts. But we were calling it 6'2", kind of as a joke, but like, I mean, there was a time when we really thought we were going to call it that, but wouldn't that have been hilarious but confusing? But anytime you're referencing something in pop culture, it's also like, by the time this comes out, are people going to think it's funny, or is it like a 20-year-old joke? Do you know what I mean? So Have you ever played a 12-string guitar? Yes, we have one in there. I just haven't played it. By the way, there's about 5,000 people watching. You guys are blowing my mind. Last week, so many people tuned in. I'm so gagged. Let's get into it. Is there a recent accomplishment or event that you could add to the document? No. Hold on. If there's a recent accomplishment / event you could add to be documented in the movie, what would that accomplishment / event be? There's actually one part in the movie that I wish we would have kept in there, but it just didn't really fit the story. There's a part where Moving Parts comes out, the single, and I'm like, I think I'm in a car, and I'm in half drag, and I have my earbuds in, and I think I'm a little drunk. And I'm listening to my own song, and it was when Moving Parts was the #1 singer-songwriter single, and I was just like, it was so surreal to be listening to the single of that, like, you know, just because that single, I mean, the single version of it is literally me with my harp and Brandon doing one take. There's no mixing, no like nothing. So it was crazy to see that actually go to the, you know, to actually go on the internet and everything. So I'm just gonna we're at the end of the song, everybody. We're at the end of the show, everybody. So we're gonna grab one more instrument really quick. Hold, please. I'm back. I'm a woman and I'm back. You guys don't judge me. This is a good tip though. Synthetic wigs like this where you're wearing black and you don't want to see many flyaways. You can basically take like hand lotion or like a silicone based lubricant and like run it through the fibers because it's plastic. So it kind of like bonds it together. I don't know. I guess I'm just really smart. Let's see. Play an Orville Peck song. You guys already put my guitar down. Maybe next time. Maybe we'll do Orville next week. By the way, last week I did a Cher song, a Stevie Nicks song, an Avril Lavigne song. This week we did Dolly, Rupaul, Jewel, and then June Carter. So like if you guys have any requests, I am doing this every Friday. You let me know. But we're at the end of the program. So I think it's time. We can't do a full coverage Friday about the movie Moving Parts without singing Moving Parts. There's actually a new version of the track. There's a version with just guitar that's on the soundtrack that I love. But I had to do it to him. We had to brush it off, whores. I haven't played this instrument. I'm going to be honest. I went on tour, and on the grown-up tour, we weren't playing this instrument, so I haven't played in a while. I had to, like, get my life together last night and, like, relearn how to play this fucking thing. But I love playing my auto harp. And if you guys go on... if you go on Wikipedia for auto harp and you go to like notable players, I am the picture that pops up. So that's hilarious. I just want to see what you guys in the chat. I'm sure you're flipping out. You guys love when I play this thing. Thank you for your time. Oh, you are so sweet. You guys, I'm doing this for you. Let's be honest. By the way, I have to answer again. A lot of you guys were asking, how do we tip you? How do we send you money? Just like last week, I'm okay financially. Please don't send. I'm okay. I mean, my Venmo's at Trixie Mattel. And because of the last episode, everyone's been sending money. So that's kind of funny. But I'm okay, you guys. So I'm going to play a song. But please stop requesting money to my personal Venmo. People keep being like, hey, I'm a gay who needs $5. And they'll like request $5. I'm like, oh, I'm not giving you $5. So I had to tune this. I don't miss touring with this instrument, you guys. When you tour with this instrument, you have to retune all 38 strings every single show. And there's definitely footage of me in the documentary tuning it, so that is maybe not the move. But we're going to play Moving Parts. I love this song. I haven't played it in a good while. Living's like a jigsaw, and the farther in you go, if you're missing pieces, never really know. When you're ticking like a timepiece, on which you can't rely, wonder why you wind it when you're running out of time. Sometimes there's a danger of choking on the parts. No one gave a warning to the breaking of your heart. Pick up all the pieces and go back to the start. Never losing, only using all your moving parts. All your moving parts. Living's supposed to kill you, but it shouldn't feel like dying. Loving's supposed to fill you, but it spills you like your wine. And all the paper people wandering about, wondering who made them and who's gonna cut them out. Sometimes there's a danger of choking on the parts. No one gave a warning to the breaking of your heart. Pick up all the pieces and go back to the start. Never losing, only using all your moving parts. All your moving parts. You guys ready for some shit? This is a really serious part. And even in the morning, when the sun's behind the clouds, in the state you're born in the state that you're in now. Hollywood, California. Even if the roof is leaking, it's still above your head. Just remember two words that the two birds and one stone, now available on iTunes. If you guys really do want to support me, just listen to my albums. Sometimes there's a danger of choking on the parts. No one gave a warning to the breaking of your heart. Pick up all the pieces and go back to the start. Never losing, only using all your moving parts. All your moving parts. Oh, I love that song. I haven't played that song in so long. When we were doing the Moving Parts tour, I was singing that song like every single night. And I just love it. It's like every night I would love it for a different... I mean, I love playing my auto harp, but that song is so fun. And I didn't know at the time, the sentiment is extremely real. We all need to bond in the fact that, like, peaks and valleys, you know, it's not going to be like this forever. So I'm going to be okay. It's going to be safe for drag queens to leave the house in a wig and get blackout drunk at the gay clubs again. And that's the America I want. So, thank you guys for joining me today. This was really, really fun. If there's any artists you want to hear next week, I'm going to try to keep these shorter. My goal was like 20 minutes, but today I had some video clips I want to show you and stuff. So please follow me on all platforms, and I'll see you guys Monday. I think I have a makeup video coming out, and Tuesday we have our next Twitch stream for charity. Last week we raised $2,700 for the Trevor Project. So this week, please join me again. We play video games and it's so fun. So, Illy, I love y'all. I'll see you soon.